Kia ora, welcome to my happy place. If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment so I know that you've been. Don't be shy, and please enjoy. Kia ora, welcome to my channel. I've come on tonight I was going to make some homemade washi tape out of napkins, and I've got a few other little bits and pieces here that I want to put onto paper, so I thought, oh well, I'd come on and turn the video on so that I can do that. So I'll just get started. Now I'm just going to get a brush and just get a bit of water and just go around the edge of this, because I don't want it all. I only want it to come out and not be straight edged or anything like that. And this is a napkin I got sent in Happy Mail. Right, just wet that a little bit more. Just want to take that off, make it a little bit ragged so it merges into the paper better. Right, I'll do the other one. Having a big tidy up in my room, I just keep on saving cardboard, and I've had way more than I can use, and I always have new boxes just about every week, so decided to have a big clean out, do some recycling and tidy up, because my sister will be here at the weekend. And both my sisters are very tidy, neat, everything in its place type people, but me, I'm not. Life's too short. Life's too short. Right, so I've done that. So I'm going to put these on book page because I do like the look of that. So I'll get a brush out, and I'm going to use PVA glue for this. And I've given a good shake up this time because the water and the PVA glue separate after a while if you don't use it for a while. So we just get some glue on there. They most probably could both fit on the same page, but I wasn't quite sure about that, so got a little crease in it already. You have to be very careful, otherwise you will rip your napkin. I think that looks so cool on paper, so I'll just put that aside, and we'll do this one. Been another lovely day today, but it is pissing down outside again. Mind you, I don't mind if it rains at night, and it's fine during the day. Right. Let's pull it out a little bit. I do like these, and that is raising a little cane. It's so cool. So they'll have to dry off. Now I should put the PVA glue out of the way for a little while, because I'm going to do some washi tape. These are the edges of a napkin I got sent with all these little wee squares of flowers and things like that, which I thought will make really nice faux stamps. So I cut these off the edges and thought they will make nice washi tape. Now I've got a nice wide washi tape here. Not washi tape, double-sided glue. Just talking about washi tape because I made some. And what did I do with them? When you get strips of paper that you've got just a little bit of, I just put my double-sided glue on the double-sided tape on the other side, and it makes it into a bit of washi tape. These, hopefully, might actually lay this down this way, and I usually do it the other way, but this is pretty fragile stuff, so let's see what we can do. This is going to be interesting. No, I might have to turn it over and do it that way, because then I can just hold this up out of the way while I do it. Just to get it square on is the idea, because you're only going to get the middle of it, because my tape is not as wide as the... There you go. And you turn it over, and there is your lovely washi tape. Then I just turn it back over and just trim off the excess. Very easy to do. You can actually just cut your napkin into strips if you've got pretty napkins, and you'll be surprised how nice they turn out. Had my daughter and granddaughter for dinner again tonight. They come once a week. Tonight we had mac and cheese, and oh, it was so nice. Sometimes you make it and it's, there you go, that's what it looks like when it's all trimmed up, and it makes such nice washi tape. I've got several little bits here that we will do. Right, turn it over the right way, otherwise I'll be right annoyed with myself. Right. In the middle. Didn't do that one quite long enough, and I put a crease in it. Oh. That's okay. My bird's head going to be chopped off, I think, but no, can't be helped with things like this. What you get is what you get, unless you're extremely steady-handed, which I'm not. Get worse as I get older, which I suppose is normal. Right. Yep, I did chop my little bird's head off, but never mind, that's what it looks like. So it's recycling day tomorrow, so I put out heaps of cardboard, and I put out, emptied my rubbish bin, which was absolutely chock-a-block full. And I tidied up my shelves. They're not perfect. I mean, the baskets that have got things in are not exactly, yeah, that's what you normally do with your little bit that's left. Just stick another bit on. Cool, I'm liking that. But it looks tidy. One of these days I will have a really good clean out, because you throw bits, finished a project, and you just throw bits and pieces into a basket, and then you throw things on top of them, and Before you know where you are, you have no idea what you've got, what you haven't. Right, that's what that bit looks like. I'm trying to be good and put things straight into the rubbish bin and not on the floor, but not exactly. Right, I'll straighten that in. Let me uncurl it. Yes. Well, that's going to make a nice piece. Right, now let's see what we've got here. Cut that off. Whoops, nearly picked it up wrong. Oh, it's teaming down again. Oh, very cool. Very happy with that. Throw that bit out. And that's what it looks like. And just trim it up. Right. Put that into the rubbish bin. Oh, that turned out nice. That's a nice piece. Very cool. Flowers at one end and stamps at the other. Very cool. Right, one more piece. It's got dragonflies and butterflies and words on it. Right. I'll stick it from my hands and try and get the butterflies and dragonflies on this time rather than chopping half off. That little bit can be cut off the end. It's just words. I'll just give it a trim up. I think this one here I'd got on spot on, I think, by the looks of what I'm cutting off. Right, just get that out of the road. And yes, we've got the butterflies and dragonflies in on that one. So I'll just get a bit of paper here. Lay them on so they'll be easier to see. And these are just the pieces from around a napkin. That's what they look like. They're very cool. I'm very happy with those. Butterflies, stamps, birds, just bits of writing, ladybirds, fuchsias, and butterflies and dragonflies again. Right, we'll put those aside. Now, these, I think some of them I'm going to put on white paper because the napkins always show up very nice on white paper. So I'm going to put some on. Now, on here you can see where the fuchsia from the bit over on the edges come over into the stamp and the stamps. So those there, I think, these ones I will put onto paper. I can smooth that out so we don't lose the edge of it. Just give them really good push down. Yeah. So I'll put these ones on paper and I think get my book back out. And these ones here I will put on book pages to need to take out 3 pages, I think. This is a very nicely coloured up page. You can see the difference from the white. So, right, we'll put that aside for the moment while we... Yeah, it's just one piece of paper, yes it is. And I'll put the plastic underneath it because I might have to open it that way so the ridge is going the other way so that we don't get glue everywhere. Right, what I do with my brush, left it on the ground, not in the water. Oh well. Alright, now we're just going to put glue on our page, making a mess. A few little yucky bits coming off there. Right, let's go down here. Let's see what we can get done. Just move that out of the road. Try not to... Just try not to get those edges underneath. Give me my brush. We go down the middle and, oh, wouldn't that rip your nightie? I didn't put it high enough. Just pull that one off and cut it very gently and put it down over here. Right, smooth those all out. Put a little bit of glue on the top. Just seal them in nicely. Just a little bit. Oops, piggy. I'm such a mucky pup. Right. Right. So that's what they look like all on the white, which are quite nice. So we'll just have to leave those to dry. You can see a few wrinkles in it, but hey, I'm okay with that. Just get to stop for a sneeze. Right, now, let me see. I'm going to cut these down, I think, because we want them to be on the print, not on the... Right. I need some more book pages. Now, the words are going to... Might have to cut the big out again. Cut them down again so that the pages are going in the right direction, I think. Oh dear. Something irritating my nose. Right, now, let's get some glue on our page. Nice and well covered. Oh, excuse me. Right, now, oops, got another one under there. I'm going to put these down and then like that. Well, they look quite cool with the words coming through. I'm not unhappy with that. Right, this one here. And this one here. Oops, don't you rip, don't you rip, you're stuck to my finger. I've got some, where are they? I found them. I had to stop and have a really good blow of my nose because sneezing every 2 seconds is not good when you're doing a video. Right. It's a multi-use tool. Right, now take these down the bottom. Oh, that's better. That's better. My finger's not sticking to it. Very cool. Right, now one there. And one there. Excellent. Oops, I just squished that one up, didn't I? See if it just ripped me a nightie. See if we can just move it about without damaging it too much. Maybe not. That's okay. We'll put that one aside to find somewhere to put them. And that one there. Got one more here. And then I need another bit of paper for that one sole. Piece. Right. Oh, excuse me. It's only a month to Christmas Eve. Wow. When you're in lockdown, you never ever think that the year is going to finish. And then, right, all of a sudden, the year is done. I'll put those ones on upside down. And it looks like there's several of the same one. Can I put those ones in? Yeah, I did put those ones up there upside down, but that's not really going to matter. Right, turn that round. Put these ones up the right way. Got to be very careful. Very nice. Just move those out of the way. Whoops, just scrunch that one on the corner as well. I think maybe I'm just getting them a little bit too wet. A little bit too wet, I think. A little bit too heavy-handed. Right. Let's be a little bit gentler on this one. Yes, I think that was the trouble, putting too much glue on them. You can just get too heavy-handed. Right. That's what that's looking like. Oh, I'm really liking that. Our little raising canes are drying out nicely. Okay, so Right, back. Right, I thought while those were drying, I would just do a few more paper washies. These are just strips that I've cut off things like Daphne's diaries that have a nice border around their pages. And sometimes with this you don't know whether you get the pattern or not. Some you just get a little bit, you just got to trim off one side or the other. Which is very easy, and when like washi tape is very expensive here, and sometimes you just want a bit of something different. This has got a little strip there that doesn't need to be there, so you just trim it off, and you've got a pretty little green strip with flowers on it. Right, what else have we got here? Some little blue bubbles. Now I've got a narrower strip here, so I'll just put the narrower strip on it, I think. Missed it a bit in places, but hey, I'm okay with that. Just trim off the bit of sticky, because you don't want stuff sticking to it. And trim off our excess. Still raining out there. The scissors get a bit mucky, but it's okay. I have scissors that I just have for cutting right. It's just little blue bubbles. Cool. Now, that one there, just chop off there and just do a little short bit. Cool. Right. I think I'll just put the tape on them and then come back and trim them later. Seems the fastest way to do it. And I think it's a little bit like watching paint dry. But I've got some hieroglyphics here, that's very pretty, so I'm going to, I think I've made some of this before. Right, I think that's hindering me now, so I'll get rid of that. Cool. It's so cool that. What's this one got? Little flowers on. Awesome. Sometimes you nail it, sometimes you don't. Cool. Right, this one here is just a bit of greenery, so it doesn't really matter where I put it. In the middle's fine. What else? This one here is very pretty. It's butterflies and flowers. So I think that one wants to be dead in the middle, hopefully. Might have to cut some of the pattern off, but It's okay. Right. Another little bit here. Right, I'm sure you don't want all that pretty. Right to the edge. And hopefully I'll fit this one on as well. Perfect. You can either have it wide or trim it in two. Right, I'll finish doing these and then I'll come back and show you what I've done when we are finished. Right, I'm back and they're not quite dry, but here's what they're looking like. I've just cut them down this far, these ones, because they are still a bit wet, and this one here got mangled, but I'll put something else over it and that'll still be used. So I'm really quite pleased with those. So they're not quite dry yet, and these ones here I have cut up because they're actually quite dry. Some of them not perfect, but I'm okay with that. That one's a bit crinkly. Some of them are a bit dark, but I really do like them. Not quite sure how that one goes. This one's got penguins or birds on it. Butterflies. Butterflies. Flowers. So there's several of the same design. So if one's a little bit mangled, the rest will be okay. So I've got all those and my two raising canes, and I have a pile of washi tape. Those were the ones I did, and then these ones are all just bits of paper that have come out of Daphne's diaries or magazines, or there's all varieties of them, and I'm really happy with them. And my two bits of unbleached calico came out like that, and I'll do stamping on them, I think. So I'm really quite pleased with those. So now I got carried away, so my video is going to take me ages to edit because there's a great big gap in the middle where I was just doing these, and I've still got another pile of strips, the same amount, sitting on my desk. So thank you for being with me, and I'll catch you again soon.
Thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.